real quick video. I deleted all the social media apps off my phone, which I thought when everyone else did was kind of corny. But I wanted to be bored more and not have my personality associated with how much people like me, or the people that already know of me, how much they are interested in me. Because I feel like that's where my mind was a lot. Because I'm basically just talking to like 1,000 people over and over and over, hoping that they'll share things enough so that they'll be seen and heard by a lot of other people, which is possible, but hasn't happened in the 5 years, or I don't know how many years I've been posting stuff, so I'm not giving up hope or anything, but it just feels like I need to separate myself from that a little bit, because I was like, oh, that didn't do as well as this, but it's like, okay, the scale is so small that it doesn't matter that much. And when I swipe through stories, I don't care about anybody else's stuff as much as I do mine, just like everyone else. So trying to realize like why I want to pursue, or I just want success. I think it's partially because I'm afraid of not living up to the potential I think I have, and afraid of failing again, like my whole life just almost being good at a lot of things. And then I was like, what am I really afraid of in life? And being alone after my parents died, for sure. You can even hear that in my music. Not finding a partner that I love and loves me. Probably just like being a loser again, which is like kind of, I don't know, it's hard because it's like I keep doing things that for me, and I don't care. In the creation process, I don't care what other people think, but then I put it out there and then I'm like, well, they're not gonna like that. And it's so weird when people like congratulate me or like thank me for creating things, even though I think artists I'm inspired by and like, because it's like, I didn't do it for you. I did it because it's therapy partially, and because it's like the only thing I can do where it feels like there's nothing better I could be doing with my time. Time flies by, but with no regret. Or remorse for how fast it's going. And wanting to make money off of your self-therapy and projection into the world and perspectives is pretty nuts of a concept. So you're trying to like be yourself and do it for you, but then realize that the only way to like make money is that it entertains other people. And then you're like, oh shit, I didn't make that good enough for niche or close enough to what other people like. And then you're like, wait, do I like it? Why did I spend 50 hours on it if I didn't like it? It was the best I could do. I felt like sad and pain about deleting Snapchat and losing my snap streaks with my one friend of like over 4 years of a snap streak is like 1,400 or something. And then another friend was like 400 days. And I felt like separation, anxiety, like, oh, I gave up. That's gonna die because of me. But then I was like, well, that I'm afraid of that. So let's run towards it. What's it feel like to cut it? Because it's not doing me any good. We'll see how it goes, but it's been fun to be bored more. I've read The Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck, Mere Christianity, The Fear book, Steal Like an Artist, and I ordered like 5 more books. And I would just watch the Alpinist or something. And that was like weirdly inspiring and also like spiraling mentally. That's why I'm recording this. It's because of that. So we'll see where life goes. When I was like 12 years old, I used to be like, if I died right now, I wonder who would show up at my funeral or who would care. And I wish that I could see their faces, and I wish that I could know that answer. And now I feel like, well, if I died, I feel like a decent amount of people would have good enough memories or like videos or to be I don't know. It's cool to be on the opposite side of that thing, but it's just weird thinking about it because I don't want to die. I have no idea what's going on after that. But it's hard not to think about what happens after, like how many days you might have left. It even feels eerie talking about it now. Like I don't want to like manifest something crazy. Because I do love the journey I'm on. I wouldn't trade it for anyone else. And I feel bad for being envious of other people's talents or journeys sometimes, even though I wouldn't trade it for anything. Sometimes I used to fantasize about just like going into the woods and not seeing anyone for a long time and just working on music or figuring life out. I don't know if I'd go insane or not. Because I know that's not like the answer to any problems. People are pretty beautiful. I think I'm in the worst point of my life to like find someone to be my partner because I'm like more broke than I've ever been, and having them over, they probably wouldn't be impressed, which is, I don't particularly care about that part, and I'm so busy trying to make music and stuff work. But it also feels like a cool time to meet someone, because like if they're down now, then when things are actually cool, it'd be fun to share that with them. And they'd be able to like see the journey. But I can't force it, and rushing that kind of thing feels like you could spoil something special. I have a long time ahead of me or whatever. So I can put off falling in love or whatever a little bit, maybe. I don't know. We'll see how life goes. Alright, I think that's all for this mental dump. Today is March 10th, 2023.